If this is what curbside composting looks like for millions of New Yorkers, Ian Twine's view is a little different.
I'm waiting for this facility to be used to its max capacity.
The deputy director of compost took us on a tour of the sanitation department's Staten Island yard, where large tree trunks and branches are mulched, and those bags of half-eaten food are fed into a big blue machine called the Tiger. It growls while sorting out plastic and non-organic material that gets mixed in, all while producing a rather gross-looking oatmeal slurry. The mixture is then dumped into rows to cure naturally before being moved to bigger piles. About 7 months after it arrives, a conveyor belt machine filters out those last few bits of garbage before it's officially called compost. Great for gardening and any type of growing. The city uses about 40% of it and sells the rest. As Twine walked us around the location, one of several that breaks down organic material for the city, he stressed the importance of just putting basic table scraps and yard waste in those bins, especially as curbside composting goes citywide.
Not your spoons, not and your plastic wrappings. You want to keep it as clean as possible.
While we were talking, the importance of this became loud and clear.
Well, that didn't sound good.
Something caught the Tiger by the toe, grinding the operation to a halt. Enter the facility's Mr. Fix-It, Bobby Porter, who climbs into the belly of the beast. It's one of the dirtiest jobs this side of Mike Rowe. And sifting through the organic material, Porter finds a whole bunch of stuff that's not supposed to be composted.
Long story short, guys, don't compost metal. It really messes things up at the yard.
We've had trumpets, we've had car parts, engine blocks to be specific.
Many more New Yorkers will soon learn the do's and don'ts of organic waste over the next year and a half. The path to citywide curbside composting looks like this. A month from now, March 27th, Queens composting returns after a winter break. All of Brooklyn begins composting October 2nd, and next year Staten Island and the Bronx go online March 25th, and Manhattan follows October 7th of 2024. The city is already ratcheting up its equipment to handle the expansion. We got a sneak peek at specifically ventilated rows of concrete known as an aerated static pile system.
Once this goes operational, we go to 600 wet tons.
And essentially what it will do is allow this facility to handle 20 times more food waste in half the time.
Keeping it simple works.
Sanitation Commissioner Jessica Tisch zoomed in to tell us how the curbside composting pilot program throughout Queens last fall really was a game changer. 13 million pounds of organics were diverted from landfills. Plus, it cost only about a third of previous smaller pilot programs, where you needed to sign up, get a specific brown bin, and then be assigned a different pickup day for organics. All of that got thrown out for a new, better playbook.
Lay out anything from your kitchen, anything from your garden. On your recycling day, we'll come pick it up. Use whatever bin you want. You don't need to order a special brown bin. No need to sign up, no need to opt in.
The city is buying up more dual bin garbage trucks to make this happen. Back at the Staten Island facility, Twine was excited to show us how compost is bagged and given back to the community, branded as Big Apple Compost.
Schools, community gardens, churches.
And as the expansion creates more compost, more will be given back to neighborhoods through community boards, turning once what was viewed as trash into treasure.